people. Where's my child? I have to dry my hair. It's wet. It's so wet outside. How everybody doing out there? I got soap. Oh my God, I got soap. Hey, Tiny. Deborah, Bonnie, Haney, Annie B. Thank you guys for coming in tonight. Trying to dry off. I got soap. Y'all hear me? I got soap. Hey, Shine 414, hey. I'm drying my hair. I got wet. No. I hope I can deal with this. Oh my God, it is so wet. Oh, shucks. Something is missing. Oh, I got it. So how's everybody doing out there? Wow, I had a night tonight. I went to Dalton board meeting. Yeah, I went to the board meetings. Even though I got all wet, it's all right. I got this. I'm gonna give people 5 more minutes to come in. Enjoy the music, people. Hi, Josh. Oh, my music stopped. How's everybody doing out there? You know, basically, for some reason, we having a lot of rain. I just cut up a tree today, part of it. Now it's pouring down rain, it's lightning and thundering. Oh my God. Hold on for a moment here. Let me see what's going on. All night long, it's gonna be raining. Oh, I just saw lightning come through the house. Oh my God. Yes, you guys speak to one another. They solo got it right here in front of us. We got some stuff to talk about tonight. You see what the orangutan wants to do? This is our next discussion. This is the last discussion. I'm giving y'all the opportunity to look at this, and it says judge rejects orange orangutan attempt to end standards of care for detained immigrant children. We're going to talk about that. I love the idea that the judge did that to the orangutan. Finally, somebody stopped the orangutan. I got another one. And there's another block on the orangutan right here in Louisiana. And we definitely got to talk about the orangutan. Talking about he vowed to target the mail-in ballots ahead of the 26th midterm election. Come on, people. Oh, shucks, my lips are calling me. What did I do with my stuff? My lips are calling me. And I'm definitely going to talk about the property in 2025. Y'all need to know about the property. What do you mean locking the Democrats in the House is a forcing a quorum? Are you serious, Deborah? Are you serious, Deborah? They're going to plan on locking the Democrats in the House is forcing a quorum. Oh my God. I watched the video today and they said they're going to come back on the, what? Oh God, I didn't write it down, but I seen it. They're supposed to come back. All they did today was the bills. You know, they did the bills. So I got some information here I'm going to bring forth to everybody. First, I'm going to start off with the poverty. Poverty, what makes everybody have so low money in the United States of America. Yes. Oh my God. I got to come forth with this. And this is what I want to say. First off, I want to greet everyone in the chat. I want to thank you guys for having the time to come to the channel tonight with Bass Solo. Shout out to my amazing moderators. Oh, it's so awesome to see you all here. I went to the board meeting tonight for Dalton, and that was my main goal of opening up this channel, because I want you guys to see Dalton come back from 4 years of just devastation, 4 years of money just being taken away, and bullying and harassment. All kind of disaster stuff was happening over here. Nothing wasn't getting fixed. Just take. So that's the real reason I opened this channel up, because I live here and I can report what's going on in Dalton. Yeah, because I go to the meetings and some of the events, not all. I go to some, but I won't go to all, because sometimes I don't want to be wrapped up in too much. I got to keep a low key. Yeah, I got to keep a low key. But I'm going to get ready and greet everyone right now. All right. Tiny in the house. Hey, Tiny. Tiny said, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining Bass Solo. Hit the like button. Subscribe. It's free if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much from Bass Solo. Yes, thank you so much for joining. Thank those that are watching afar off from other countries, other states. I salute you all. Yes, I'm happy to see you all here. Now we're going to go to, Tiny said, she said it twice. She posted it twice. That's all right, Tiny. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I do stuff too. I be double typing. You know what scared me the most? When my phone talks for me, I be hoping it don't send out what the phone said, because I didn't say that. It's okay, Tiny. That's all right. All right. Tiny said the rules of the chat. Okay, people, I think y'all should know the rules of the chat by now. But if there are any new people that's watching on the outside, or I don't think so in the room right now, the ones in the room right now already know the rules of the chat. But the ones that are on the outside watching in, and maybe one day you want to come in. We like to be respectful to the viewers outside and inside the chat room, and also to the host. We don't want to do no bullying to the outside people or the inside chat room or to the host. We don't want to be disrespectful to the host, which is Bass Solo. And we don't want to be disrespectful to the moderators, the one with the wrench right next to Tiny name. They are the moderators. They keep the room calm, relaxing, smoothing, uplifting, laughter, fun, all above. And they will time you out, and they will give you the boot if you don't want to act right, because we're not over here to fight and argue, do those type of things. We want peace of mind. We want to have a moment of enjoying one another without any chaos going on. Yeah, so we get along over here thus far, and I am grateful for that. I am thankful for that, and I will acknowledge that we do get along over here. And yes. And no spam in the chat, please. You know, coming in, even though we're on this subject, it's okay to go off the subject and but we got to get back in there. You know what I mean? Get back in there on that subject. That's my job, to bring us back in. Yes, I will let the subject go out to something else. Yes, I do. I'm not that hard. I laugh too, and I have fun also. So it's okay to get off the subject. It doesn't matter to me as long as we get back on the subject. Yeah, and I'll make sure that happens. So let the moderators mod the room, and let's go and do this, people. Tiny said, can I get you to hit that like button and subscribe? We truly welcome you. You are welcome. I think they should know that by now. There's so many of you guys watch this Bass Solo. You get to know who she is, and you get to know the chat family. Yeah. Most of you probably know who they are already. Yeah, I think y'all already know who Bass Solo is. And I want to thank you all for watching our channel, coming in and meeting the moderators, also meeting Bass Solo, and meeting the other people in the chat room that comes often. And I appreciate you guys so much. Amy in the house. Shout out to Amy. I made it to the board meeting, Amy. And I also watched the video about the Republicans, and they was in the House today. They mainly voted on playing the bill, so they're supposed to come back. I forgot the date, but they're supposed to come back. So did nobody get locked in the House, Deborah? Not today, they didn't. They had a meeting today, but they didn't get locked in the House. I hope they don't do that mess, because I don't think so. I think they're going to go to war up in that room. Lock me up in the room, I'm telling you, I've been had a fit. So hi, Tammy, say hi, Tiny and Deborah. Shout out to Shine 414. We got a man in the house. Shout out to our man. Yeah, I love having the men in the chat room. Shine 414 is in the house. Thank you for coming, Shine. Good to see you. Yeah. Don't bring up the slingshot, okay? Oh my God. And Joshua said, hey, Ben Solo. Hi, Joshua. I came in for a minute. I hope you saw I wrote to you. You were drawing in paint. I believe you were getting ready to paint. I don't know. I was on my way home in the rain, and I got inside my garage and I saw you live. Yes, you were live. And I hollered at you. I hope you saw it. But you were busy. You were doing your thing, you know? Awesome. Joshua, my moderator in the house, people. And Deborah, Arizona Honeybee said, hello, Amy, Sean, 414. Yeah. Awesome. We're going to greet one another right now. And Tiny said, hey, Deborah. No, Sean, 414. Sean, I called you Tiny. Just because y'all be messing Babe Solo up. I'm serious. I've been through a lot, y'all. I be working hard, cutting down trees, chopping up trees, running in the rain. I went to the board meeting. And, you know, had sleep and all that good stuff. And John said, hey, Deborah, with the heart and the prayer hand. Oh, that's so beautiful. Woo. Yes. And Sean 414 said, hey, Aim, with the same love and hands. Oh, my goodness, show some love. Sean always show some love. Deborah, you talking about locking the Democrats in the House is forcing a quorum. It ain't going to happen. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to let that happen to them, lock them in a room like that. That's crazy. This ain't joke, what they call Jim Crow. Sean 414 said, what's up, Joshua? Amy said, hi. Annie said, hi. Deborah, Arizona, Honey B. Ooh, ooh. Tiny said, hi, Aim. Oh, my goodness, you guys. Amy said, hi, Sean 414. Tiny said, hi, Sean 414. Amy said, yes. Yes. All right. Tiny said, hi, Joshua. Sean said, hi, Tiny. You guys are so cool. You guys are not missing each other. All right. I'm putting a star on Deborah and Amy because they have something to say. And I'm greeting people right now, but I'm putting the star so I can come back on what you guys got to say. Awesome, Amy. Wednesday. Let me put that now on my calendar. Wednesday, the 20. Let's see. Today, the 8th. This Wednesday, Amy. Are they coming back? No, Wednesday is, are they going to come this Wednesday? Or the 27th? I think it's, let's see, if they come back on the 20th, that is fast. Now, if they come back on the 20th, that's quick, because they just were there on the 18th. Now, that's quick if they come back on the 20th. Maybe, I wonder if they're coming back on the 27th. We'll find that out. Thank you, Ang. Yes. I'm putting a star on everything. All right, so we can get started. Amy said, she said they sing the paper say, don't leave Texas, FBI flow. Till Wednesday, one of their rep don't do that. They lock her up. Okay, they telling them they can't leave. They got to go sign a paper. I think I was watching a video. They were telling them all kind of stuff what's going to happen if they leave. So it's no big deal. They're going to handle it. I'm glad about that. Okay. Now I'm going to go back up here at the top where Deborah had something to say about the topic tonight. Tonight, Deborah said, pre-Trump order using DPS officers to holding Democrats that went back. They locked them in and told them they can't leave and have to sign a permission slip. Basically, they are holding them hostage. Really? They locked them in, right? They locked them in today. Where's my phone? I got to find that out. I got to find that out. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Let me get this right now. I got to see, here it is. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get this right quick, you guys. The orangutan's up to something again. The orangutan's up to his no good again. Yep. That old orangutan. I'm putting in what that orangutan is doing right now. Yeah. The orangutan. Yeah, he think he got all that. Oh, yeah, I got this. Hold on, people. Be patient with Bang Solo. I'm going to bring this tomorrow about the orangutan. He's steady doing stuff. He won't stop. He just won't stop. That orangutan just won't stop. I agree with Michael. He probably stank. I agree with Michael on that one. He said the orangutan probably smells. Yeah, I agree with Michael on that one. Yes, I do. And then the Speaker of the House, Johnson, vowed to fight California Democrats illegally power ground. So he gonna fight. He gonna call himself to fight back. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. Go ahead, fight with the governor. Go fight with the governor of California. Do your thing. Do your thing. Fight with the governor of California. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, let me get this right quick, you guys. This is important. This is important information. Yeah, it's important information. I got to get this. Yeah, I got to. Yeah, this is what that orangutan is doing some stuff again. Yeah, I have to find out what the orangutan is doing. The orangutan be cutting up. You guys can talk amongst each other. Get your thoughts together on what you want to say about tonight's subject. But at the Dalton Township meeting, it was more about finances and telling us where the money was going. So I have a copy of the whole thing. I do have a copy. So I'm okay with what happened tonight. And I can always read back over it again. But right now, I'm just going to just focus on what I'm doing tonight. Boy, it was raining out there. We didn't expect for this to happen. Oh my God. We didn't even expect for the, just to have that rain like that. That rain came very strong and hard. Very strong and hard. So we had to, this is on the hill, you guys. We got these pictures from the hill. Okay, I'm ready. I am ready to rock and roll. Did the Republicans lock up the Democrats until next Wednesday or this Wednesday? Okay, this one it says here. It said Texas Democrat says she's locked inside the state capitol after refusing mandatory DPS escort. There's only one person locked up, Deborah Arizona Honeybee. They locked up a woman. Yeah. They only locked up one lady. Let me play it for you guys.
Your next breakdown could be anytime, anywhere.
Get covered today and make Endurance pay for it. It was like almost a $6,000
Here it comes.
job. Endurance covered it.
Right now, you can get $300 off any plan. So call and get your.
It was Nicole Collar.
We're going to start with House Democrats. They're finally back at the Texas Capitol today after blocking Republicans from passing those new congressional maps. We know this has been going on for a long time.
Yeah, certainly has. Now that the 2-week standoff is over, let's get over to Ion Politics reporter Jack Fink live for us at the Capitol. And Jack, one state lawmaker from North Texas is making a statement of her own about all of this.
Well, that's right, Ken. Right now, Democratic State Representative Nicole Collier of Fort Worth is still inside the House chamber. She's locked inside that chamber, as a matter of fact, because she refused to sign a permission slip that places her under the custody of Texas DPS as a way to guarantee that she will show back up at 10 a.m. Wednesday when the House is in session. That custody under DPS, it means that everybody who had to sign that waiver, all the Democrats who broke quorum under 24-hour escort by Texas DPS. I exchanged text messages with Nicole Collier, and she tells me she's not ready to do an interview. She feels like the situation is as wrong as the congressional map. She's the only Democrat who wouldn't sign that form, and as a result, she's the only Democrat who is still inside the House chamber. Democrats and Collier returned here to the Capitol today and received a hero's welcome from their supporters. The cheering erupted after dozens of House Democrats walked from the rotunda into the House chamber minutes before the session began at noon. Minutes later, there were more than enough House members inside the chamber, 120 of them. 30 Democrats still did not show up. Speaker Dustin Burrows said work will now get underway on the new congressional maps and other bills, including legislation responding to the deadly Central Texas floods from last month. Democrats who broke quorum will have to pay a $500 fine for each day they missed, and they will have to pay for the cost of the Texas DPS searching their whereabouts. Republicans want the Democrats to face more penalties, which was not discussed today. Democrats, though, are not about the permission slips that they had to sign to get a DPS escort, and they discussed Representative Collier's situation.
Because she refuses to sign this, because she says I'm not a child. If I give you my word and I say I'm coming back, I'm coming back. But this is just another example of the things that we need to do. Do you think that if we weren't going to come back, we would have walked in here today?
And I think that what the Democrats did a really good job of is uniting the Republicans, which hasn't happened for a long time. I've been here. This is my 6th session. The one thing the Democrats did really well is they united Republicans and Republicans. We will change the rules. We will hold them accountable if they ever break quorum again.
Now, at this hour, the Texas House is set to advance these new congressional maps, and that's because the Texas Redistricting Committee is set to meet to advance it. They will discuss it. No testimony expected today. They will likely pass that out along party lines and then send it to the full House, which could then vote on it as early as Wednesday. The Texas Senate Redistricting Committee approved it last night, and the Texas Senate will likely approve it sometime this week. Live at the Texas Capitol.
Okay.
CBS News.
Okay, they done did their little thing, so that's good. They done did their little thing. So I don't know what's going to happen next, y'all. I don't know what's going to happen next. There's only one person locked up. Yeah, only one person locked up. And now I'm going to go to Amy. Amy had said something here. Oh, yeah, Amy was saying the same thing. She was talking about the lady being locked up. Yeah, Amy, so I just showed that to everybody. And then Deborah said, according to the caucus, Governor, 36.8 million Americans living in poverty. Here we go. We're going to get to tell you, this is 2025 poverty. This is right now. We're going to talk about now, not the past, not last year, not 18th century, 20th century, none of those. We're going to talk about what's happening right now in 2025. Okay, Amy said, check your email. All right, Amy. Thank you. And this is what I got. I got the federal maximum wages is officially a poverty wages in 2025. In 2025, the federal maximum wage is officially poverty wage. The annual earnings of the single adult working full-time year-round at $7.25 an hour now fall below the poverty threshold of $15,650 established by the Department of Health and Human Service guidelines. The limitation on how the federal government calculates poverty understate how far the maximum wage is from how the federal government calculate poverty understate how far the maximum wages is from economic security for workers and their families. Now, this don't make no sense. The maximum wages in federal poverty line is when the maximum wages are created as part of the Fair Labor Standards Act since 1938. The policy was intended to protect the nation from the evil and danger resulting from wages too high, neither too low to buy the bare necessity of life. The federal wage floor is clearly not fulfilling this objective anymore because of historical long period of inaction by the Congress. The last time Congress increased the federal minimum wages was July 2009. meaning that as prices have risen over the last 15 years, the value of maximum wages has fallen by 30%. Now, how do you expect for our young people to get their own apartment, to buy their own car, or pay their bills they make? It's hard. That's why a lot of them are still living at home with their parents. Some have gotten to a point they got a good job. That's a blessing. But majority of them don't get it like that. Everybody just don't get it that way. Everybody don't get the silver spoon, the gold spoon, whatever they want to call it. I am so serious. The maximum wages full-time year worker is $15,850 a year. For poverty line for one person household is $15,650. Poverty line for two-person household is $21,150. Poverty line for a four-person household is $32,150. Okay, what we're saying here is these people, anybody, even me, if I had to go to work right now, that's how much they'll pay me to have a job. And I don't have the skills to do what a nurse does, or a doctor, or dentist, assistant, all of that. No, I don't. I got production skills. I know how to work on a production line. The federal property level for single industrial in the 2025 is $15,650, while a family of four is considered in poverty if their income is below $32,150. If your income is below $32,150, you are in a poverty level. Yes, that's when they want to call us poor. I'm happy to see somebody get $32,000 a year. Just stay at home. You have money in your pocket, but help your family though. Don't just stay in the house and don't help out, because you got to help out. The electric goes up, the water goes up, things goes up when everybody lives together. Yeah, it costs money. Yes, it does. Factors contributing to poverty. Economic property tax varied significantly across racial and ethnic groups, with African American, Hispanic, and Native American experiencing higher rates than white Americans. It's the facts. It's the truth, y'all. Don't trip on it. It's telling the truth. Time for the eye drops. Y'all got to excuse me. Yeah. This makes my eyes feel good. It feels good. It makes my eyes feel good. I love this stuff. You know, you just use a little bit, just a little bit, and then it'll last a long time. Yeah. The poverty rates are very significant across racial ethnic groups, with African Americans, Hispanic, Native Americans experiencing higher rates than white Americans. Maximum wages, the federal maximum wages currently at $7.25 per hour is considered a poverty wage, as it falls below the poverty line for single individual working full-time, according to Economical Policy Institute. State level, somebody text me. State level, particularly in the South, face higher poverty rates due to factors like lower average income and high cost of living. Impact of the policy proposal, budget cuts and changes to social safety nets could push more people into poverty or deeper existing poverty. Poverty threshold, the federal poverty level is used to determine eligibility by various government assistance programs, including food stamps, medical, and housing. That's the Section 8 and stuff like that. That's wonderful they have these programs. These programs have been in place forever. The orangutan is trying to make like he put this stuff in place right now. It's been going on. You've been had to go to work. It always was set in place. The only thing different is this fool talking about cutting you off. You're not going to get cut off. I talked to a lady today. She said the one that got, health problems and things like that, they're not going to be touched. She said they will not be touched. She said the government don't do that. They won't touch the ones like, got to go get a blood transfusion, things like that for their kidney. Those that have, go in for chemo. Those that have, disabilities and things like that. You're not going to be taken away from your benefits because this orangutan is trying to say he's going to do those things. But no, they're not doing that. No. That's why I want everybody to calm down and not to worry, because just do what you got to do. Do what you're doing now. Just keep on doing what you're doing now. and you're gonna be fine. It's just those that able to go to work, like our 20-year-old, 19-year-olds, and my 19-year-old granddaughter right now works 2 jobs, but she don't even get food stamps or Medicaid. Her mom still carry her on her job, but once she hit a certain age, she get cut off her mama's insurance. So that does happen to the families that got parents that are working, but she doesn't get food stamps or nothing like that. So she worked 2 jobs. So there's some people out there not going to have to worry about this type of stuff that the orangutan is bringing out. So Deborah got this to say. She said, according to the NBC News and roster, Donald Trump said that he will lead a movement to end mail-in ballots. And oh yeah, I'm gonna come back to that when I get to that one. I don't want to read that one right now. I'm gonna hold back on that one because that is gonna be a big discussion for us right now. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I gotta leave that behind. I'm gonna get to that one. That one is the next one, you guys. Right now, I'm on this one right here. Oh yeah, this one is coming up, Deborah and Sean. It's coming up because I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. This is what happens right here. This is the Americans on Medicaid. 8.3 million are seniors. 12 million are, I don't have my, 12 million. Oh, what did I do with my paper? What did I do with it? This makes me mad. I can't read it from here because it's blurry. It looks blurry. Oh, illegal. Is that, I can't read it, but I know it said Americans. People with disability, 15 million. 3.5 million for children. So they trying to say what's on, what people is on MEDICAID. I can't read that other one's kind of blurry. Dang, I hate that. I had the paper, but I put it up. But anyway, Trump, big beautiful bill will hurt the poorest Americans while helping the richest. The losers is going to be a negative 40%. The rich people going to be at 3% richer with their money from what, whatever they doing. But whatever, I don't want to call no names. I almost said something. This is a betrayal to the American people. Do y'all hear me? This is a betrayal to American people, what the orangutan is doing. So right now, it is so much stuff going on right now. What amazes me is they locking people inside the lady inside the Capitol. They protesting in Texas. Leave my Democrats alone. Thank Texas Democrats. Keep fighting. The people are protesting. I keep telling y'all, they're going to fight back. Look at it. If you look at the picture, it's all in the background. That's a lot of people out there protesting. They are not allowing this to stay going on. And in 2025, the federal maximum wages is under the poverty line for any household size. You hear that? Any household size. This is for one person, $15,800. Means $80. For a 2-person household, $15,650. A 2-person household, $21,150. 4-person household, $32,150. That they are saying they're considering us poor at this amount of money because that's not enough money to live in our society. You don't get enough money to pay your rent. If you got a car, you're gonna have to ride the bus. You can't afford a car with that income. They call us below poverty. That's what they mean by us being below poverty because the way they have set these things up. Medicare is a level proposal by Republicans who reduce incomes of low wages families, including 7.4% reduction in income of families in the bottom of 20% of the income. Medicare is also investment for low-income children who grew up healthier and with better education and income outcomes because of the Medicare support they receive. That's what the research has said. Suggests that Medicare pays for itself through the investment in poor children. That's so sad. Cutting Medicare will likely reduce these children's education achievement and wages earned over their lifetime. This stuff is not going to be too good. And those that got Medicare, go to the doctor anyway. If you ain't got it, they cannot refuse you if you're going in there. Say you had a car accident, say you broke your leg, or say you throwing up and you can't stop. They can't refuse you. But if you go in there and say, oh, my head hurt, and they refuse you and something happened to you, you sue them. Have your family sue them if you don't make it. Because they cannot refuse you from coming into the hospital when you're sick. Look that up and find that out for yourself. They cannot refuse you. So don't worry about that medical stuff. And don't worry about paying the bill either, because they can write it off on their taxes. I believe that. I didn't look that up and I didn't check into it. But if you want to check into it, I feel that they will write it off in their taxes. Yes. And what Deborah was saying about the property, it's been like this all along. It came from the Deep Depression. Back in the day when Johnson was president. All these other presidents, it didn't just get like this. It's been like this, everybody. It's been like this all the time. Only thing that the orangutan is saying that he's gonna cut you off if you don't go do the hours of work. That's what the orangutan is doing. Everything was already in place. The orangutan is acting as if he put it in place. Because one of the presidents did sign off for the Medicare for workers, and that was in 2009 or something like that. And that's why I say this stuff was already here. It ain't like Trump orangutan did this. It was already here the whole time. So that's why I say don't worry yourself over this stuff. Y'all live your life and be happy. I want to get to this Trump. Because poverty has been here all the time. Ever since Jim Crow. It's always been here. So we made it this far, people. We can make it more further in life. Now, Deborah said here, okay, she said, according to NBC News and Reuters, Don Orangutan Trump said he will lead a movement to end mail-in ballots in election and issue an execution order to end the use of mail-in ballots and voting machines. The man has lost his mind. Do y'all hear me? He done lost his mind. What did you say, Sean? Sean said, what he's trying to end mail-in ballots. Don't his dumb ass, some people can't get out and vote. This orangutan, Sean, I don't get it. He's not going to be president. Why in the hell is he trying to pull this shit? I'm going to tell you what's going on. Trump is he met with Putin. Putin is telling orangutan what to do to the United States. Putin is trying to keep Trump in office. I heard somebody earlier say, if we don't stop them now, we won't even have no election in 2028. See, that is what Trump is trying to do, everybody. Oh my God. August 18th, United States President Orangutan Trump pledged on Monday to issue an execution order to end the use of mail-in ballots and voting machines ahead of the 26th midterm election. A move likely to disapprovingly favor his Republican Party sparked legal challenges by some states. Democrat voters use mail-in ballots more than Republicans, who more often vote in person. Oh my God. The Reuters Traffic Watch newsletter in your daily guide to the latest global trade signed up. Okay, that part got on my nerves. I'm gonna leave that out. That's somebody want me to sign up. I didn't even see that. Let me mark that off my paper. I'm not signing up for nothing. Let me tell you something, people. When you got something already, don't change. Because when you sign up, you might get something worse than you had before. I don't change what I got. Trump plead in his latest effort to reshape the midterm election battlefield to his party's advantage. He had also urged Republicans in states, including Texas, Indiana, to redraw the congressional district to increase the likelihood of Republican candidates being elected. The November 3rd, 2026 election will be the first national reform on Trump's Democrat, oh my God, domestic and foreign policy since he returned in power in January. Democrats will be seeking to break Republican grip on both the House of Representatives and the Senate to block Trump's domestic agenda. Y'all better get out and vote. I'm telling y'all, y'all need to get out and vote. This ain't no joke. This orangutan trying to stay in office. He wants to be a dictator. He wants to take over on our community, our country, like he wants to be with Putin. He wants to take over. I'm telling you guys. This is what Trump said. I'm going to lead a movement to get rid of mail-in ballots. And also, while we're at it, dang, this man is crazy. Very expensive and seriously voting machine. Trump wrote in a social media post. Trump, who has promoted the false narrative that he, not a Democrat, Joe Biden, won the 2020 election, has also long cast doubt on the security of mail-in ballots, although evidence of voters' fraud is vanishing rare. This fool, he's still doing it. Oh my God. Democrat governors are the last line of defense against Trump attack on our freedom. Y'all, the Democrat governors, they put an S on it. Democrat governors with an S are the last line of defense against Trump attack on our fundamental freedom. And they will stand up for the rule of law and the right to vote in every term. Mail-in ballots. Trump has for years called the end of electronic voting machines, pushing instead of the use of paper ballots. People, some Republican-led states, such as Florida, have embraced mail-in ballots as a safe, convenient way to expand voters' participation. Trump himself voted by mail in some previous elections. He voted by mail and urged the supporters to do so in the 2020 election, 2024 election. The mail-in ballots hit record high in the United States in 2020. You know, he lost then. The COVID-19 pandemic, but the number dropped in 2024, according to the U.S. Election Assistance Commission. More than 2/3 of the voters in the 24 election cast their ballots in person. I went in person, you guys. I did. And there was a lot of people got rides. People picked them up and took them to the voting poll. And I'm going to tell you something. If God allowed me to live to 2028, I would drive everybody to the voting poll and take them back home. I don't care where they live. I would take them there. I sure will. I would rent a van, not take my car. I would volunteer and rent a van to pick people up. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Each of the 50 states runs elections separately, but Trump warned them to comply. Oh my God. Terminating the votes. They must do what the federal government, as represented by the President of the United States, tells them. Damn! This man is crazy, Sean and Deborah, who all listen to me. He is talking to them like they are kids. And we can't even talk to the kids like that no more today. They must do what the federal government, as the representative of the United States President, say. For the good of our country to do, Trump wrote. Every United States has some form of absentee or mail-in ballot option, according to the National Conference State Legislature. There are 28 states that allow absentee voting without a reason required. 8 states and Washington, D.C. conduct their elections entirely by mail. And the remaining states require a voter to provide an excuse or qualify for an absentee or mail-in ballot. The practice of mail-in ballot has become a source of litigation in recent presidential election cycle, with both parties suing election officials over procedures for counting mail-in ballots. So that is what I want to say about the mail-in ballots, about this stupid man. Yeah. So anyone else have anything to say about this besides Sean and Deborah? Yeah. All right. Somebody got something to say. Okay. Deborah said Trump is a disgrace to the United States of America. Yes, he is. He's a betrayed. He betrayed the country. He is not a Democrat. He's not a Republican. He's not even independent. He is a Nazi. That's what he is. Sean said maybe he knows that midterm elections are coming. It's coming in March of 2026. Sean, you have to vote. I have to vote. All of us have to vote. We're voting. But see, he's trying to mess it up. They're fighting to keep the House, Sean and Deborah, and everybody that's listening. It's the House that makes the law. So if they keep the House, it's going to be a long time to get it back. Look at them now. They got the woman locked inside the Capitol, inside the whatever that place is. How's she going to eat? Is they bringing her food? How's she going to use the bathroom? Is there a bathroom in there? She going to have the same clothes on all the way to Wednesday? Good Lord. Somebody got to open that door and see about that lady. I know they got to. She going to sue them, you watch. I bet you she going to put a sue on them. And then Deborah said, as Sean, Trump knows people are fed up. That is why he wants those 5 seats and trying to redirect. Come on, Governor Newsom. Come on, Governor Newsom. You got to stop him. Come on, J.B. Brinson. Come on, Massachusetts. Come on, New York. Y'all come on now. Y'all stand by. You see those people right here? Do you see those people? They standing by Texas. They standing by the Texas Democrats. Look at those people. They're not of all color. They're all nationality. Out there fighting for their freedom. Fighting for us. Texas is the one got to break it. Sean, remember you said that the other night? You either make it or break it. That's what's got to happen, Sean. It's going to take Texas to stop them. And when Texas stopped them, everything else going to fall in place. Sean said yes at Deborah. Everything else going to fall in place. Right now, this is a big, big issue right here. They want those seats. But then you guys hear that it's 30 Democrats that have not came back. They don't have all the Democrats in the House. 30 of them have not come back. But they had a lot of them in there today to pass the bill. They were passing bills today. Yeah. So Wednesday is when they're going to try that map stuff. I'm going to have my eyes open on that. What happens on Wednesday. So I don't know what they're going to do. I got to wait and see. But y'all heard what Governor Newsom said. He said he's going to redirect to have a special meeting. And he's going to take them 5 seats where they can't get no seat in California. He's going to fix it where they cannot get not 1 seat out of California. He said they want to fight fire with fire. He said he's going to fight them with fire. And everybody heard about what Newsom going to do. He have not changed his mind. He's still going forward with it. And you know Illinois is going to go forward with theirs too. Illinois ain't going to play either. Massachusetts, all of them, they sticking together. And I'm going to tell y'all something. NATO, they went to the White House with Levinsky. Levinsky did not go to the White House by himself. Who else so happy? NATO said, if the United States don't want to be with NATO, they said they're going to move forward without the United States. And that's what Trump wants to happen. He wants Putin to run the United States with him. Oh, he got me messed up right now. Amy said, Newsom, he doesn't play. I'm rooting for him, Amy. I am rooting for Newsom because he is sticking to his word. He said he's going to fight fire with fire. And he said he's going to make sure he redirect California. And California is a big state. And Trump is not going to get no seat out of California at all. Texas right now is the one got to get through this. Pray for Texas people. I want y'all to pray the one that never did pray. You got to pray for Texas because if they want them 5 seats, they working hard on it. They got the woman locked up in the room. Good. Gosh almighty. Then they got to pay a fine, but they covered because a lot of American people help them. They got the money, especially. They're going to pay their fines. They're going to pay all the charges they got on them because some people helped them. They got a lot of donations did come in while they were out. They got the money. I ain't worried about that money. I'm worried about is that Republicans going to get them seats in Texas. They cannot let that happen. I'm hoping it don't happen, y'all. Anybody got anything else they want to say about the seat before I move on to what happened to Trump? Trump did get blocked by 2 judges. He got blocked. I was happy about that. About time somebody stopped him. I was gonna move to that after if y'all have anything else you want to say about this orangutan, because he got me messed up. Families over billionaires. Families over billionaires. My granddaughter made me proud to work 2 jobs. Yes. She ain't the only one. I got another granddaughter that works 2 jobs. One is in nursing school, and she got a job outside the nursing school. Can you imagine? She got to study, and then they know how to get their rest, and they know how to cut loose of people. If you don't cut loose of people, you ain't gonna survive. People will drag you down to the ground. You ain't gonna have no money, no food, or nothing. Not even money to buy you some weed. For the weed smokers. I know some weed smokers, they got to have the weed when they wake up, when they lay down, when they take a break, when they cough. They got to have weed. Bam. My neighbors all smoke. I can smell it coming all in my yard. They legalize it, though. You know, people can do their thing. But I'm telling you, they'll get that weed before they buy some food. Oh, yeah. So I don't feel sorry for those type of people. But it's just got these people that really, really doing what they got to do for their family. Yes, they need help. And I feel sorry for them weed smokers when they find out who you are. They're going to cut you off. You ain't going to be able to sell them stamps. I ain't trying to be funny, but it's true. They're going to find who's doing the selling. They're going to find out who's selling the stamps because they're going to give y'all a debit card. You ain't going to have that card you got right now. This one's going to have a chip on it. Check it out. I'm going to get that for y'all. It's going to have a chip on that card. That's why I say a lot of people don't realize that chip, the government is got to make sure they're going to know what you're buying. They're going to know exactly what you're buying with that stamps because it's going to have a chip on it. I wanted everybody to know about that. I brought that up a long, long time ago. This is the card right here. There's the chip. That's the card you're going to have. Give me one, I'll take it. Shoot, they're going to see me buy all kind of fruit and vegetables. Shoot, I'm going to be buying all kind of good stuff with that card. There ain't no tax on it too. They don't put no tax on food stamp card. No tax. That's what the card going to look like, people. And it's got a chip on it. Yes. Let's see, there's another card. Let's see, I got to find the other one. Let me find the other one. Oh, I think the rain stopped, you guys. I didn't get no water in my house. I'm so glad. I put up a short video because I was out there trying to put the hose on the gutter to keep the water from the foundation. You have to do that. Otherwise, the water would come in because it gets so high. It gets so high, it will come past your house and come underneath the foundation. That's why we be having flooding. Where, oh God, I can't find that other card. Oh, here it is. Look at this. When you buy something, it's going to look like this. See here? It's an app. You're going to have an app on your phone like Cash App, like any other app you have. And say this is your food stamp. You went to Target, you spent $50. They're going to keep track of it. You got $200 in stamps. And then you went to Target and you got $50. It's gonna be an app on your cell phone or whatever you got. Whatever you got, everybody got a cell phone most likely. It's gonna be an app. You download it like you do anything else. And when you shop with that card right here, when you shop with this card right here, your information gonna come over here. It's no different than Cash App. So I wouldn't get mad because they got this going on. What you afraid of? People afraid to get the government phone. I was glad to get me a government phone. Then once I broke it, they didn't give me one. They wouldn't give me no second one. But I had that first one for a long time. I love having 2 phones. A lot of people say, I don't want that government phone. They didn't want that government phone. I said, I didn't care. I took it and I used it. And I had no problem with it. They give me them food stamps. I sure will take that food stamp card. I sure will. So that's what they're using right now. That's going to come in 26. It said, watch the mail. That's what's going to be coming. And then when you go shopping, it's no different than using your own debit card. If you think about it, that app is no different than the app you got already. Use it for your own business when you take care of your stuff. Everything I do, I see it on my phone. I send a cash app out. I see what I sent. I see how much I done sent, and the balance and everything be there. So don't get upset over this. Just do what you got to do. Keep your card, keep your food stamp coming, keep your medical coming. Just go get a training program. Go volunteer at the park. Go volunteer somewhere. Go get a computer class, something like that. Just go. Go to aerobics. I mean, I'll be in there aerobics tomorrow. I'm leaving the class. Oh, guess what, you guys? We got good news about the fitness center. Well, Tiffany Hinyard, the former mayor, she put the police department name up there. We got 2 offers, and they private company. They want to open it back up and let it be a fitness center. Yes. And they want to lease it out. It's 2 offers. It's sitting on the table to get that place back up and running. And it will be a fitness center. I used to go there. It was nice. They had a swimming pool. They had the aerobics. They had all these different rooms you do stuff in. So it's going to be put back. There's 2 offers on the table right now. So September the 2nd, Dalton board meeting, we're going to swear in our new chief of police. Woo! Yes, yes. So anybody got anything else to say before I move on and let you guys know about what happened with Truck? What happened with the GOP, with the Republicans? They tried to change the map in Louisiana. Louisiana is a red state. Okay, nobody ain't talking. I'm going to move on then. Nobody ain't got nothing to say. Oh, yeah, I know how this stuff gets. I know how it feels. I do know how it feels. Okay. The Federal Appeals Court blocks Louisiana new Congress map in blow to GOP. They blocked the map drawing in Louisiana today. Judges for the 5th Circuit Court of Appeals rejected Louisiana request to allow it to enforce its long-stalled congressional redirecting map. So this is good news, people. Delivering a new term below to Republicans in the state, a ruling that it amounts to unconditional racial gerrymander. All 3 judges on the bench voted to uphold a lower court ruling that the map in question, originally passed by Louisiana Republican minority legislature in 2022, violates Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act of 1965 by diluting the votes of Black residents in the state. Do you? Thank you, Tiny. I'm glad somebody responded because this is good news. This happened in Louisiana. It's a red state. It's a Republican state. 3 judges rejected Louisiana new congressional map. Ain't nobody happy for Tiny? I'm happy with you, Tiny. I'm happy. And it says, they also affirmed the district court ruling that the map in question violates Section 2. See, they breaking the law of the Voting Rights Act, packing Black voters into a small number of majority Black districts and cracking other Black communities across multiple districts, thereby despairing them of the opportunity to form effective voting bias. You see that? The judges in Louisiana recognize that they are breaking the law. They are trying to keep all Black. This time they didn't say Black and brown. They said Black. Packing Black voters into a small number of majority Black districts and cracking other Black communities across multiple districts, thereby depriving them of the opportunity to form effective voting. You hear that? Thank you, Tiny. Yeah, we gotta get that. I give that to God. Thank you, Jesus. Yes. Judges on the panel also rejected the state contention that conditions in Louisiana have changed enough to render race-conscious remedies obsolete. Woo! That judge said they said The judges on the panel also rejected the state contention that conditions in Louisiana have changed enough. If ain't nobody happy, I'm gonna be happy for Louisiana. I got to call my family down in Louisiana. Oh, my family down in Louisiana, they be all the time. Why are these people vote for that regular thing, man? Cuz, why are they doing that, cuz? I said, they don't understand, cousin. I said, what did you do? He said, cuz, I'm voting the right way, cuz. I didn't ask him who he voted for, but he said, I'm voting the right way. I'm gonna call my cousin, I'm gonna text my cousin, I'm gonna say, babe, y'all got some 3 judges down there said packing black voters into a small number of majority black districts and cracking other black communities across multiple districts, thereby depriving them of the opportunity to form effective voting. Judges on the panel also rejected the state contention that conditions in Louisiana have changed enough. The judge said enough is enough for Louisiana. Even the judges know this shit ain't right. God damn it, these ain't no bald paid judges here from Trump orangutan. Oh my God, I'm all hyped up. I don't care if nobody is. I'm hyped up. Oh my God. And he said it's enough to render race conscious remedies absolute. Supreme Court hears Louisiana election map case ahead of 2026 midterms. Now, let me let y'all hear the audio since y'all heard me reading it and don't act like y'all don't care what I say right now. Because see, right, nobody hardly saying anything when I'm bringing the good news. Now, when I'm talking about the bad stuff, everybody's bad. This is the good news.
Tonight, Republicans in Texas are attempting what was once considered an unprecedented move, redrawing the state's congressional map outside the traditional post-census window. Correspondent Mark Meredith tells us how Democrats are reacting to that. Tonight, Texas Republican lawmakers are unveiling this map, showing how they hope to redraw their state's congressional district lines before the 2026 midterm elections. If approved, Republicans would position themselves to gain up to 5 new seats.
Thank you, Tiny.
It removes Democratic districts into Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas areas.
I'm happy too.
And gives the GOP a better advantage in the Rio Grande Valley.
Because there's real prejudice down there in Louisiana.
Texas Democrats are furious over the changes and may leave Austin during the ongoing special legislative session, potentially stopping the GOP's effort. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is accusing Republicans of disenfranchising voters. Republicans are trying to gerrymander in the middle of the...
Hold on, what happened? I thought I had the whole thing.
Tonight, Republicans in
I thought I had a king talking.
cry about it, complain about it. We've got to fight fire with fire. Texas lawmakers are going to hold a hearing on these changes on Friday, but with the special session almost up, there is a time crunch here. Ohio is also getting ready to redraw its congressional maps, but for totally different reasons. Its current map, created by commission in 2022, expires next year. Brett? Slim majorities.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Tiny said she's happy for Louisiana. I am. Praise the Lord. Thank you, sweet Jesus. We had 3 judges rejected that map drawing in Louisiana. And them 3 judges said, judges on the panel rejected the state contention that conditions in Louisiana have changed enough to render race conscious remedies absolute. Packing black voters into a small number of majority black districts and cracking other black communities across multiple districts, thereby despairing them out of the opportunity to vote. God damn it, they got me messed up. I'm gonna play it again.
Tonight, Republicans in Texas are attempting what was once considered an unprecedented move, redrawing the state's congressional map outside the traditional post-census window. Correspondent Mark Meredith tells us how Democrats are reacting to that. Tonight, Texas Republican lawmakers are unveiling this map, showing how they hope to redraw their state's congressional district lines before the 2026 midterm elections. If approved, Republicans would position themselves to gain up to 5 new seats, as it removes Democratic districts into Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas areas, and gives the GOP a better advantage in the Rio Grande Valley. It's a very simple redrawing. We pick up 5 seats.
Texas Democrats are furious over the changes and may leave Austin during the ongoing special legislative session, potentially stopping the GOP's effort. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries is accusing Republicans of disenfranchising voters.
Republicans are trying to gerrymander in the middle of.
What happened? So why did it start it back up on the other guy? I thought I had a king on here. I heard him talking this morning. But anyway, who is this?
PPI, that producer price index, inflation went up by 0.9%. So it's almost a full percentage point between June and July, which suggests that those tariffs are right there. And as you know, one of the ways that Trump is trying to combat this and combat these statistics is to get rid of the person who collects the statistics and put in that woman's place a man who simply doesn't understand the economy, but who also says, you know, we don't really need these statistics. We shouldn't be doing these statistics except every quarter. And of course, nobody's ever going to trust those statistics again, which means that it's going to be really difficult for both businesses, but also for the Federal Reserve to have any clue of what they should do with interest rates, because with the Federal Reserve is really sort of clumsy. It can only adjust things with, you know, a machete rather than with a scalpel. And one of its few ways to adjust things is by adjusting interest rates, which is what people look for.
That's why I tell you, don't y'all go get no new car. Don't try to go get nothing, because that interest rate's gonna be high. And Sean said that what Jasmine Crockett was talking about Texas. Yes, and Tiny said, oh yeah. And Sean said he feels that blacks or brown don't get out on vote, so put them in the same area. And Sean, you make me want to go to war, man. I want to put my war clothes on. Where my boots at? Yeah, I need them boots. I need them boots, Sean. I need them boots. I want to put my boots on, my war hat on myself. I want to go to war. Get that sword off that wall. It make me want to go to war, Sean. Do you hear me? And then right here it said Black Louisiana voters and civil rights advocate massed outside the Supreme Court in March of 2025 ahead of the argument of Louisiana versus Calais considered the state Congress map. There is no legal basis for this proposal, and the state offers no evidence that conditions in Louisiana have changed enough to navigate that need. The court said it is ruling on judge on the panel issue a stay before the court ruling could stay forth. Through the issue is something of a moot point, since the Supreme Court, which is also viewing the map, had already done so entirely this year. The ruling from the Fifth Circuit, which has reputation as one of the more conservative appeals court, in a victory in the near term for the ACLU and other plaintiffs who sued to block the state's map from taking forth. Still, they rely for plaintiffs from the appeals court ruling is likely to be short-lived. The Supreme Court in March heard oral arguments in Louisiana, which also center on the legal Louisiana redirected map and whether the race should be considered a factor in drawing new congressional district. So that's why the judge is saying, Sean, don't laugh at me. Sean, I'm having a fit over here. I got soaking wet tonight and everything. I mean, Sean said he feels that blacks and browns don't get out and vote, so put them in the same area. Yeah, I want that. I do. I want to go to war. Y'all got to go to war with me. Y'all vote. Come on, people, vote in the midterm. Please vote. Please get out and vote, everybody. I know everybody getting tired of this stuff. I'm going to tell you like this. I sleep like a baby because you know why? I don't let that orangutan worry me. And I ain't worried about my family members either. No, don't y'all worry yourself. Your vote is what's going to save us. It's your vote. Even if that stupid people try to take the seats and draw that map, that don't mean nothing. Trump wants the seats from 7 states. He wants it from Ohio. He wants it from Massachusetts, New York, California. What's the other one? Massachusetts. What's the other one? Indiana. And what's the Missouri? Is it Missouri? Yeah, Missouri. Those are the 7 states he wants. He wants it from there. He wants the seats from there. So he can. They still can't take over the House if Texas get the 5 seats because the other states are fighting back. But we need Texas not to let them seats happen. I'm serious. And here go the people right here, standing outside there, right there. There they go. Didn't I tell you these people gonna be protesting? Wait till Illinois gets started. Don't come over here in Illinois because it's gonna get Illinois gonna go down too. And don't go to California with that mess. It's so many people. Ain't nobody going for this Jim Crow mess, this stupid crazy man. He done lost his balls. Okay, I'm finna show y'all right now how he done lost his balls. Look at it. A hot damn mess. And this how he look because he think he gonna get the seats. He think he gonna get the seats. That's why he dancing like that. Come on, people. Y'all better vote in the midterms. Republicans, Democrats, Independent. Come on now. Y'all vote for the right reason. Forget all this. Oh, I'm a Republican. Oh, I'm a Democrat. I'm an Independent. Vote for your rights and your freedom for your children. Look at him. He done lost his balls. They gone. Sean, where that slingshot at? Sean, send me that slingshot. Sean, Sean, I think Sean been riding that bike too long. Are you there, Tiny? Are you there, Amy? Let me check my email. Amy told me to check my email. Let me go to my email since nobody ain't talking to me. Let me see what's up. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let me turn this up. What happened to this thing? Okay. Okay. Why I don't have no sound? Amy, I'm trying to get it to play. I don't know what's going on. It don't have no sound. I'm trying to get the sound on here. Maybe because ain't nobody in the room. Oh, that's Nicole locked in the room. That's why we don't hear no sound. She in there walking around. Wait a minute. Oh my God. She in the room walking around. What the world? The police in there with? There's no sound, Jane. There's no sound. But that's the lady that's locked in the room. The police in there with her. They gonna make sure she stays. Deborah said, please, people, vote, vote, vote. It does make a difference. You know what, Deborah? I'm going to vote, and I'm going to feel good of the outcome. I don't care what the outcome is, as long as I know I cast the vote. All I know I cast my vote, and my family voted. Because my family will vote. My family will vote. And I'm so proud of them that they go vote. So as long as we know we did our part, we can't make nobody do nothing. People do what they want to do. But I know one thing, they sure better not trying to come over here and dictate my life and try to tell me what to do. Because I can't take it from those type of people. They want to tell you what to do, but then they sure don't make the right decision their own self. Thank you, Deborah. Oh my God. Sean said, why did they lock her in the room? She didn't want to sign the papers that she would be. They wanted her to sign a paper, Sean, with the police. All the other Democrats, they signed the paper. That means they got to show up on Wednesday. So they locked her in the room to make sure she'd be there on Wednesday because she didn't sign the paper. So she gonna spend the night in that damn room all the way to Wednesday. Today is Monday. Washington D.C. it's 11 o'clock there right now. 11 o'clock she in that damn room, but she been in there all day. She gonna be sleeping in that room until Wednesday when they come back at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. You can see somebody moving around in there. Oh, it's thunder and lightning, you guys. It's thunder and lightning here. Yeah, she's locked in the room. There go the chat. Look, you can see the people chatting. There you go. Everybody talking. Everybody's in the live. They want to know what's going on. There's no sound. They don't want nobody to hear her. She might be in there cussing them out. She might be in there saying all kind of stuff, calling them all kind of names. I said, oh, hell no. Wait a minute, Sean. I just played it right here. Let me play it again for you. Right here. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you, Amy. Listen, Sean. You're going to hear them say they locked her up.
Republicans in Texas are attempting what was once considered an unprecedented move, redrawing the state's congressional map outside the traditional post-census window. Correspondent Mark Meredith tells us how Democrats are reacting to that.
Wait a minute.
Tonight, Texas Republican lawmakers are unveiling this.
Wait.
How they hope.
Wait a minute. This ain't the one. I know which one it is. It's Wait. Dang. Amy, we need the one when they locked her in the room. I want to hear that sound. I need to hear that sound. Wait a minute. Here we go. I got it.
Texas.
All right, Jack, thank you so much.
Oh, dang.
Prominent thoughts. Nick Zinkovich today, also keeping an eye on entertainment for us. He's going to tell us about a furry red superstar making a visit to the music scene.
Wait a minute, I got it. Let me get it. I got it right here, Sean.
Your next breakdown could be anytime, anywhere.
Get covered today.
You see the headline? It's
It was like
attack the
almost
Democrat.
$6,000.
Says she's locked inside the state
Right now,
capitol.
you can get $300 off any plan.
You see
So
that
call
after
and get your free
refusing
quote
mandatory
We're going to start with House Democrats. They're finally back at the Texas Capitol today after blocking Republicans from passing those new congressional maps. We know this has been going on for a long time.
Yeah, certainly has. Now that the 2-week standoff is over, let's get over to Eye on Politics reporter Jack Fink live for us at the Capitol. And Jack, one state lawmaker from North Texas is making a statement of her own about all of this.
Well, that's right, Ken. Right now, Democratic State Representative Nicole Collier of Fort Worth is still inside the House chamber. She's locked inside that chamber, as a matter of fact, because she refused to sign a permission slip that places her under the custody of Texas DPS as a way to guarantee that she will show back up at 10 a.m. Wednesday when the House is meeting in session. Custody under DPS, it means that everybody who had to sign that waiver, all the Democrats who broke quorum under 24-hour escort by Texas DPS. I exchanged text messages with Nicole Collier, and she tells me she's not ready to do an interview. She feels like the situation is as wrong as the congressional maps. She's the only Democrat who wouldn't sign that form, and as a result, she's the only Democrat who is still inside the chamber. Democrats and Collier returned here to the Capitol today and received a hero's welcome from their supporters. The cheering erupted after dozens of House Democrats walked from the rotunda into the House chamber minutes before the session began at noon. Minutes later, there were more than enough House members inside the chamber, 120 of them. 30 Democrats still did not show up. Speaker Dustin Burrows said work will now get underway on the new congressional maps and other bills, including legislation responding to the deadly Central Texas floods from last month. Democrats who broke quorum will have to pay a $500 fine for each day they missed, and they will have to pay for the cost of the Texas DPS searching their whereabouts. Some Republicans want the Democrats to face more penalties, which was not discussed today. Democrats, though, are not happy about the permission slips that they had to sign to get a DPS escort, and they discussed Representative Collier's situation.
Because she refuses to sign this, because she says I'm not a child. If I give you my word and I say I'm coming back, I'm coming back. But this is just another example of the things that we need to do. Do you think that if we weren't going to come back, we would have walked in here today?
And I think that what the Democrats did a really good job of is uniting the Republicans, which hasn't happened for a long time. I've been here. This is my 6th session. The one thing the Democrats did really well is they united Republicans and Republicans. We will change the rules. We will hold them accountable if they ever break quorum again.
That's a Republican said that.
Now, at this hour, the Texas House is set to advance these new congressional maps, and that's because the Texas Redistricting Committee is set to meet to advance it. They will discuss it. No testimony expected today. They will likely pass that out along party lines and then send it to the full House, which could then vote on it as early as Wednesday. The Texas Senate Redistricting Committee approved it last night, and the Texas Senate will likely approve it sometime this week. Live at the Texas Capitol, Jack Fink, CBS News.
You see what's going on, Sean?
All right, Jack, thank you so much.
The Senate passed the map. The Senate passed the map. It got to go back to the House. That's why the Democrats left. The map stuff is already wrote up, everybody. They just got to vote on this crap. I'm telling you. Sean said, okay, they better bring me Popeyes. KFC did his Pizza Hut and a nice pillow and some juice. John, you left out your fluid. You need something to drink, man. You forgot about your fluid, man. You have them bring you everything. You go have a potluck shoot, a buffet style. Go buffet on shoot. You need more than that. You need more than Popeye and KFC did it Pizza and Hut, and you need you need more than that, Sean. Tell them bring you some crab legs, bring you some shrimp and what else? Some water, some wine, some liquor, some hard liquor, some weed. I'm serious, Sean. And Deborah said, forget the food, Sean. 411, I don't trust them on their food, especially if they holding me hostage. Deborah, they want her vote, Deborah. They not gonna take her out. Deborah, they holding there before she can vote. Deborah, you ain't thinking they holding her there so she can vote on Wednesday. Wednesday, they gonna vote on the map. We got a big day coming, y'all. At least we ain't gotta wait no long time. The day after tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, you guys. This stuff is ridiculous. But at least in Louisiana, the judge stopped the people from getting the map. He rejected the map. I got it right here. It says, Judge Appeal Court blocked Louisiana new aggressive map and blow to the GOP. Yes, they did. They rejected Louisiana. Yeah. They are mad. The Republicans are mad. The judge rejected their map in Louisiana. I told you these states are already getting started. They already trying to cut the food stamps, trying to cut the medical and all that stuff. I'm trying to tell y'all. Sean said, oh, I forgot my seafood in my drink. That's what I told you, Sean. You got to go all the way, Sean. You got to go all the way, man. You need your drink. You need your seafood. You need popcorn. You need it all. You need your Snicker bar. You need your Kit Kat. You need an almond joy. You need some gum. All that. You need. Hey, you got to have it all. You got to have it going on. Get you some Twinkies, some cupcakes, and donuts. Shoot, you need your what you call them donuts? But them donuts that came out, everybody went great. Krispy Kreme donuts. Deborah said, "Oh, orangutan may bring them McDonald's." He always eat McDonald's, don't he? He can't even breathe. You know, J.D. Prince is looking a little better. At first, J.D. Prince was like, damn, I can hear the man breathing. But now, he all right. He sounds pretty good when he talks. But that first time he was talking, man, I can hear the man breathe. I don't think he can breathe. Deborah said, LOL, Sean 401. I don't think that drink. Don't drink that drink. You may find yourself on the pole with that. She going in there. She's in the room right here. Look at this, Deborah. She's up there sitting in. She's sitting there. She's already inside the room. Look, there's no sound. She's inside the room. Look, she's right in there. That's right. That lady Nicole. She's inside that room. Nicole is inside this room. Look, Deborah. She right there. She right in that room. Is the state, Texas State Rep Nicole Collins. Despised order for mandatory policy surveillance. See, they got people following them around, so they locked her in the room. Oh my God. Deborah Sean don't mind being on the pole. Remember, he had a slingshot, then he had some thongs. And they got the cameras on, Sean. They'll see you. Look, they'll see you in there. He'll be all fried through there. He'll be hanging on the banister. That's what Sean will be doing. He'll be swinging on the banister. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. Go, Sean. I'm going to learn that dance. We should break that dance out, y'all. We should break that dance out. We should break it out. But, oh, yeah, I got one more thing to tell you guys. You guys going to be happy. There's another one he couldn't do. He was stopped in Louisiana with the map. So y'all be happy. Be happy for the state of Louisiana because that's a red state. That's a Republican state. And the 3 judges rejected the map. They said Louisiana changes. It has had enough changes. And you are suppressing the Black people from voting. That is what the 3 judges did today. Sean said, I was shooting quarters with a slingshot. Wait a minute, Sean hit him. Hit that orangutan. Sean, you need to hit that orangutan with them quarters. Hit him. And so Deborah said, no, Sean, for not the thong and the slingshot. The devil is a liar. Deborah, Sean said, he said it right here. He said, I was shooting quarters with a slingshot. He was shooting quarters. Oh my God. I got some more good news. Okay. We do have to keep them in prayer. And we ain't going to worry about orangutan trying to stop people with the mail-in ballots. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We're not going to worry about this orangutan stopping people from the mail-in ballots. Because I'm going to tell you about us. We drove people to the voting. Yeah. We had vans and everything coming through there. A lot of elderly people comes out and vote, you guys. They really come out. All ages. I saw all ages because I was working the polls. I saw one lady come through there. She said, I'm teaching my daughter how to vote. She turned 18 now. She was 18. I seen young men go vote. Yes, I did. I got to see them walk through there and go vote. And my family, they voted. They voted too. I'm way older than them. They voted. I was so happy. So that's why I say, people, y'all got to vote. Like you got to vote as your life depends on it. Your life do depends on it. What about your children? You know what, Deborah and Sean? Better not nobody come crying wolf to me because they didn't test their vote. And then they're going to come and complain to me what's happening. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Because you should have voted. You should have helped us. It's a lot of people don't vote. It's a lot of, I have heard people say, what I want to vote for, nothing ain't going to change. They all do that. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Orangutan is scared. Orangutan is worried. He wants to stay. I'm telling you, when he made that visit with Putin telling him what to do. That's why he's going after the mail-in ballots. Putin is telling him what to do to rig the election. Yes. Sean said, I would have food and drinks. All right, Miss Sean, what else you gonna have, Sean? Deborah said, Sean, no, not quarters. You are supposed to get $1 bills. No. Deborah, you ain't getting it. He was gonna use a slingshot and shoot them quarters. He was gonna shoot. I told him to hit this orangutan right here. I told Sean to hit that orangutan with them quarters. Deborah, we ain't worried about Sean getting paid. Sean said, I just got paid. It's Friday night. We talking about hit that orangutan with them quarters, Deborah. We're going to shoot them quarters and hit that orangutan. And then see, he think he going to get them seats. Look at it. He done met with Putin. That's why he all happy like that. All happy-go-lucky. Oh, I'm telling y'all. But I got to tell y'all this before I get off of here. He got blocked again, people. He got blocked. The judge rejected Trump's attempt to end standard of care for retained migrant children. The care. The stupid orangutan. He even wanted to stop the migrant children that's in care. He wanted to detain them. He wanted to end the standards of care for detained migrant children. But the judge rejected what Trump wanted. So that's two. Court mandate oversight will remain in place for migrant children in custody. Lawyers have reported poor medical care and lack of sunlight and showers. Oh no. A federal judge rejected on Friday the Trump administration's second attempt to end a decades of old legal agreement that mandates basic standards of care and oversight for children in United States immigration custody. Judge Dolly M. Gee of United States District Court of the Central District of California ruled that the Florida settlement agreement in effect since 1997 must remain in place. Court-appointed monitors and lawyers will continue to have access to migrate children in border stations, and family detention centers to ensure that the government is complying with the agreement. The first Trump administration tried and failed in 2019 to dissolve the settlement agreement. And in 20 pages ruling, Judge G criticized the government for trying again, even though she wrote, they point to no meaningfulness change either in factual conditions or in law since their last motion to terminate. Under the 1997 consent decree, migrants who are 17 years old and younger must be held in the least restricted cell while efforts are made to expeditiously release them. The minors must receive adequate meals, clean water, clothing, education, medical assistance, among other basic needs. The judge said that neither the Home Security Department nor the Department of Health and Human Services, which are responsible for the migrant children, were in substantial compliance to warrant termination of the Florida settlement agreement. They let those kids go nasty. They were making them get sick. The Homeland Security Department did not immediately respond to the request for the comment, but the Trump administration expects to appeal the ruling again. They gonna appeal, setting the stage for the case to reach the United States Supreme Court. See, he wants to go to the Supreme Court because those his judges over there, oh yeah, they're gonna pass it for the ban. But these judges are not gonna let it happen. Praise the Lord, sweet Jesus. WOWS, the lawyer with children's rights, who has for years interviewed children and parents in detention faculties, said that Friday's ruling comes as a great relief. Florence is the last line of defense against the administration plan to round up and detain children in conditions no children deserve. The government blames the Florence settlement of parents to bring children so they can be released quickly into the country. In its motion, the administration said Florence had fueled unlawful border crossing by families and had hampered the government ability. Then that Trump, I don't want to say that, man. That's Trump talking right there. You can tell by the way he said it. He tried to put some bull crap on the judges. And they the one is wrong. They're not taking care of the kids right. The judge found out. So now the judge said they got to follow the law about how to maintain these kids, and they're not going to give them that right to end care for migrant children. And there's a lot to take in, ain't it, you guys? A lot to take in. 2 Big Macs and 2 fish fillet and chocolate shake, I would give him with bread because he don't eat the bread. Oh my God, John, who you gonna give that to? The orangutan? Lord, no. I want you to hit him with quarter, man. I want it to hurt. You said with his swollen ankle. Oh my God, you killing it, Sean. You're killing it all by yourself, Sean. Deborah said he would eat all the food, Sean, and start breaking wind like the stank up the courtroom. Deborah, y'all don't supposed to feed the orangutan. Do not feed the orangutan. Do not feed the orangutan. I'm telling y'all. Don't think about it. He don't deserve it. Sean said, yes, the orangutan. No food for the orangutan, Sean. Look at him. He doing all right. He doing all right, Sean. The orangutan is doing good. Now, if you give him that food, look what's going to happen. I'm going to show you what's going to happen if you give him that food. This is exactly what's going to happen to the orangutan if you give him that food. He going to be so bad off, he can't even come. He going to come off the plane looking stupid. Wait till you see that orangutan. This is what you trying to do to us right now, Sean. You trying to get him to look like that, Sean. You and Deborah feeding that orangutan ain't going to look just like that. Sean said he's not getting the good food. Sean, I don't want him to have no food. Look at that diaper, Sean. What's in that diaper? What's in that diaper? Sean, he's not to have no food. No food for the orangutan. None. No food. Deborah said, that is right. The sign of the zoo said, do not feed that animal. Thank you, Deborah. Do not feed the orangutan. Do not. Warning. Not even bread and water. Do not feed the orangutan. That's a warning. Else you will be locked up like Nicole for 3 days in your same drawers, same bra, same t-shirt, same pants, skirt, pants, same wig on your own hair. No toothbrush, no nothing. Whatever's in your bag, that's all you're going to have. You better hope you got a stick of gum in there. Do not feed the orangutan. That McDonald's is that diaper. Tiny. No, Tiny. No bread and water. Bread and water will make him grow bigger. Okay? You can't feed the orangutan. You cannot feed the orangutan. Nobody feeds the orangutan. Do you see what's in that diaper? Who is going to change the diaper? Whose turn is it? Who is going to change the diaper? McDonald's is that diaper. Oh my God, Deborah said, thank you, Sean, for the Pfizer. I can even eat a fish sandwich from McDonald's now. She said she won't even eat a fish sandwich. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't eat from McDonald's at all. When I did, I was getting a smoothie, maybe a bag of fries. But I did never eat a burger. I never had no other thing. And then sometimes I have an ice cream cone. So that was about it. And I wasn't a regular either. McDonald's being IG Jane right now. Yes, she is. She's locked in the room. She actually locked in the room. She's locked in the room. She right here. You can't even hear no sound. She locked in the room, y'all. They got that woman locked in the room. Look at that. She locked in the room. She is, look at the chat room. They all talking. They said, we need the audio. She said, my guess is the rep is if any Democrats there are gonna spend the night on the floor. She gonna sleep on the house floor. Look at them chairs. How she gonna lay down, y'all? She can't. She gonna have to sleep sitting up. Who's in that room walking around? Is that the police? I think the police is in there with her because they got to make sure she don't get out. Woo. I would have found me a vent. You got to think like the movies. I would have climbed up and got me a vent, and I would crawl through the vents. I be going through the vents. Deborah said, "Don't do it, Tiny. No bread or water. The orangutan will grab you in that cage, and you will be his mate." I would save you, Tiny. Deborah, I ain't going in that cage with that orangutan. But look at me crazy. Look at the orangutan, y'all. Look at him. I ain't going in that cage. I would not, Tiny. I'm sorry, Tiny. I would not come in that cage after you go look at that orangutan. Oh my God, she's being hardcore now. I would not go in there for that cage. I would not go in that cage. You see them? Look at his feet, y'all. That thing will tear you up. You hear me? I'm going to tell y'all right now, don't mess with the orangutan. Look, keep him like this. Keep him like this. I'm going to play some music for him. He said, Maxine said, help me. She said, help me. Tiny said, help me. Wait a minute. Tiny just shot and said, hell no, he's not going to help you. Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Y'all got me messed up. Nah, that's a shame, Tiny. Tiny, you ain't got nobody to help you, because I sure ain't going in the cage. Tiny said, help me. And my heel Deborah said, don't do it, Tiny. No bread or water. The orangutan will grab you in that cage, and you will be his mate. I will save you, Tiny. And then Michael John said, she's being hardcore now. Okay, Tiny said, help me. Who's going to help you, Tiny? Who's going to help you, Tiny? Look at Sean said, hell no. Who's Oh, I feel bad for you, Tiny. Oh, should I help Tiny? Oh God, I'm having a meltdown. I am truly having a meltdown. Okay, it's time for my therapy. I gotta get my ball. I gotta go to therapy right now. Oh my God, I'm going to therapy. I'm told y'all to get one of these balls. I'm telling y'all, get one. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. I got to. But at least we got two good things happening. The orangutan. He couldn't end the intensive care. He couldn't end the wait. He got me messed up. I don't even know where I'm at right now. I don't even know where I'm at right now. Y'all keep having me laughing so hard. He couldn't end the standard of care of the migraine children. He lost that in court. Then he lost it in Louisiana. Oh, let me text my cousin right now and tell him. I was like, cuz, the orangutan. Let me find my cousin's name. Here he is. Here he is, my cousin. I'm going to text him. I'm going to tell him. The orange orangutan got rejected by the judge in Louisiana for the map drawing. I wrote that to my cousin. Look. I said the orange orangutan got rejected by the judge in Louisiana for the map drawing. He gonna see it pretty soon. I'll hear back from him. He gonna be happy. He is going to be happy. And I'm happy for Louisiana. And I'm happy for the migrant children. And I'm happy for the United States of America. Fight, 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 fight. Bam, bam. Ooh, make me want to jump. Make me want to do a jump kick. Make me want to just go bam. Ooh, I'm on the edge right now. I'm tired. It's therapy for me. Ooh, I gotta go to therapy. Ooh. Let me drink something. I gotta calm down. I always keep some ice cold water around people to calm your nerves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good. That water was good. I think I drunk it all. Only ice in here. I drink ice water. See, they solo gotta have ice water. I just can't have no room temperature. I can't handle it. But if I'm desperate, I will. Sean said I would respond to what Deborah said. Oh, you said you ain't gonna have Tiny. He said, hell no. Let me go back and see what Deborah said. Deborah said something. Oh, he said, thank you, Sean, for the visual. I can't even eat the fish sandwich from McDonald's now. Okay, that's what Deborah said. Wait. No, Sean, Deborah said this right here about the fish sandwich. The fish sandwich are nasty. What's that pink stuff they be putting on? What's that pink stuff? What is that pink stuff that they be putting on the sandwiches at McDonald's? Ooh, what is that pink stuff? Tiny said, fight, go all the way. Yes. Thank you, Tiny. Fight, people, fight. And then Sean said, this is Spectacular Movie 300. Oh, shit. I hate that movie. Everybody died. I was mad, Sean. And I mean, they were fighting one day. Oh, I was mad he didn't make it back. I was angry. That woman lost him. They was in love. Yes, they were. They were in love. Oh, so sad. $1,000 dresses. That was on that fish sandwich. Tiny, I think Sean from one is your best bet to be saved. He is a Marine veteran. I'm a ninja. Deborah, I'm a ninja. I'm gonna go help Sean, but I ain't going in the cave. I'm gonna be back up. I ain't gonna go in the cave. Sean gonna have to go in the cave. And then if I see Sean getting whooped on, I have to jump in there on his back. I'll jump on the orangutan, pull him back there. Take that whole wild hair and just pull him back Oh yeah, I put my arm around his neck and choke him. You know what I'm saying? I have imagination what to do to that orangutan. He's $1,000 dressing is on the fish sandwich. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey Sean, all you got to do is tell Basehole what to do, and I tell you, we will win this fight with the orangutan. Sure will. We'll win that fight. If you're a Marine too, shoot. I might be slow, but I ain't running. But when I'm scared, I can move. So I said, I'm going to say, run. And guess what, Sean? I'm going to be the first one to take off. I'm going to be the first one running. You ain't going to get run out your mouth fast enough, because I'm going to see the action. I'm going to see your reaction. That's what's going to make me take off. When I see your reaction, I'm going to be gone. You be gone. When you say run, I'm going to be waiting. And Sean said, tartar sauce on fish sandwich. Ew. I don't eat that stuff. I don't eat it. I don't eat it. Deborah said, LOL, shot 401, run, Forrest, run. I laughed so hard when I watched that movie. I laughed so hard in the beginning of the movie, but then I didn't like the ending though, but in the middle part, but I liked it the beginning. I laughed so hard at that Forrest Gump. You know, I shouldn't have done that, right? But I did. I laughed so hard at that movie. I'm serious. I laughed so hard. Oh my God. I mean, Forrest could run now, can't he? He played that part good. What was his name? I forgot his name. But he played that movie good. But you guys are awesome. I really thank you guys for coming in tonight. I'm not going to hold y'all long, but I hope y'all got something out of tonight. I love this channel. I love how we interact and how we can have a good time. What did Sean say? He said, you seen Shaggy and Scooby Run? That's me. No, I'm like Tiffany Henyard. Did y'all see how fast she was running when she jumped in the Royal Rumble? She was like a flash. Oh, Tom Hanks. Yes, it was Tom Hanks. Yes. He's a very good actor. Yes, he is. I like the way he acted. He played that part good in Forrest Gump. He played a lot of good movies. Yes, he have. He played a lot of good movies. But I want to get back over here to Scooby-Doo and Shabby. He said, that's me. And I mean, Scooby-Doo. I like Scooby-Doo and Shabby. You know, they relaxes me. I play them on my TV, and you know, they're different. They got so many series, man. They be coming on back to back. And I love putting my TV on that channel because I don't have to worry about commercials. And all it is Scooby-Doo and Shaggy them. And I love the tone. I love the sound. And it relaxes me. I watch that anytime. Deborah said, Fred and Barney and then start his car. They'll get caught though by Deborah. Remember, they be still sitting one spot before they take off. Their feet be going like this. You've been caught Fred and Barney. No, I want Bam Bam. Bam. We need to bring Bam Bam to get Tiny out of there with orangutan. We ain't got to run it all. Bam Bam took the orangutan go like this. Bam. Take him by them long legs of his. I don't know what that is right between his legs. I don't know what that is. Michael said that's a girl. I don't know. I said it's a he, she. I told Michael that's both. That's a girl and a boy. Michael said, Babe Solo, you know that's a female. I said, no, that's both. It's a boy and a girl. That's what I say. That's what he is. I said that's what he is. But Michael had me cracking up talking about it's a female. And Deborah said her wig was flopping in the air. And she was going to save her married boyfriend who dressed like a rapper. Sorry, Kamal, you are not Jay-Z or Tupac. Let me tell you about that night. That woman ran so fast, all you can see is a flash of gold. And it was her hair, not her clothes. I mean, she was gone. I mean, the cameraman couldn't even catch her. They had to do it in slow motion. They were like, they've been playing in the right speed, y'all, because they couldn't even, that woman, all you saw was some gold streak went by. She was hightailing, boy. She was gone. I said, oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, my God. Y'all don't mess with him, y'all. She's something else. She's a barbed wire. She's a barbed wire. She's a bobcat. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I want to thank you guys. It was so nice. I don't know what outside looked like, but my grass, my decoration, like the red chips, when I got ready to put that hose on there to keep the water from the house, the red chips was all inside the grass. Dang, I got to clean that up. Oh, my God. And Sean said she didn't jump over the table. She pushed. She shot. Hey, she's strong, man. She shot. She did not jump over no table. You said that right. That woman pushed that whole table. And then the lawyer started going on Zoom. She wouldn't even come back to the house. That lawyer said, hell no, I ain't come sitting in there with her no more. But you know what? I give Tiffany some Cluedo on that because that girl was good. But I told her, I said, yeah, jump me like that. You won't be jumping me from behind. See, she got her licks in good because she jumped from behind. But fight face to face, that would be the best way. Face to face. She wouldn't have got all that action that she got. See, she came out of nowhere. But she was coming. Ooh, I mean, that whole table was turned. And everybody was froze. They got froze, man. I wasn't froze. I was all in the mix. I was all in there. Y'all didn't know that was me, though. No, didn't nobody know that was me until I tell it. Nobody know that was me. It is too funny. I heard somebody talk about me. They're at your age, all in there. Girl, please shut your mouth. Shoot. All I know, my childhood kicked in. That's all. When you come from a big family, see, big family, they help each other. All I know, she said, why you do it? I said, all I know, my childhood kicked in. I said, that's what we do. We help each other. That's all I did. I'll do it for you. 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 But then nothing happened to me. I ain't get a scratch on me. Nope. I know better than to get a scratch on me. I'm not jumping in and fight no man. Don't do no stuff like that. I was just collecting stuff. That's what I was doing. Well, in a way, I was trying to pull, but I couldn't. Officer Miles, Officer Storm, he pushed me. I don't know, he must have saw me at the corner of his eye. Because how did he know I was there? He shoved me. My daughter called me. She said, Mom. She said, you went right back into the crowd. Oh, my God. She did a Mighty Mouse move. Yes, she did. I'm trying to find a video for y'all. I'm trying to find that video because I put it on my channel. I think I got it on Instagram, too. Here it is. Wait a minute. Hey. No, wait a minute. I messed up. I thought I had it. I tripped out. Oh, my God. I'm out here walking with the governor. I got to find it. I got it. I got that fight.
See you push the veil.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait. you guys? That's me falling. I went right back in there. Wait, let me get a better one. Let me get a better one. Okay, let me get a better one. Okay, this is the one where Tiffany ran. This is the one where Tiffany ran. You're not gonna see her. We got to watch it over and over. Watch, you're gonna see Tiffany. Watch. We're gonna watch it over and over. Watch this. There she goes. There she goes. You can't even see her. Wait a minute. You're gonna see right here. There she go. She gone. That's why the people looking. You can't even see her. She gone. She already back there. That woman is fast. Okay, here it comes right here. Look, here it comes. Okay, y'all gonna see it and start over. I wonder, do I got sound? Let me see. Do I got sound? Wait a minute. I don't have no sound. I gotta have sound. I was down on the floor. I was all down on the floor. I was. That's me walking around right there in the black. I got to start it over. This is the way it really went. You see me holding Jedediah's stuff? You see my hands? I got Jedediah's shoes, his hat. I'm holding his stuff because I was all on the floor. I was all down on the floor. I'm holding his stuff in my hand. That's me right there. That's me in the black. That's me. I got his shoes and stuff in my hand. I don't know why I don't have no sound. Where my sound at? Okay. Here it go. I laugh every time I see me get knocked backwards. I always laugh. It cracks me up. It does. We do. I be doing some stuff, y'all.
I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency, yeah, I'm talking high G-O-D, yeah, good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency, I'm talking high G-O-D.
That's my baby. That's my baby. What y'all doing? What'd you say? He said she did a Mighty Mouse move. And then Sean said she wasn't like the security looking like he couldn't breathe. Sean, I saw the security the other day. I ran into the dude. I ran into the dude. He was driving on side of me. I said, watch where you going. And I look right at him. It was that security guard. He's still there. He's still there, man. I don't know why he was that man. He got knocked down. He wasn't trying to stop the fight. He got knocked down. Yeah, he got knocked down. He sure did. He got knocked down. He got knocked down. He can't do nothing. He got a bad leg. He can't do nothing. Nah, he got a bad leg. Nah. But Tiffany was running right here. This is the news. That's why I say she was too fast. What's this one? What's this one? Oh, they moved my song. Watch this one. Watch you go see me. Watch, there I go. I'm going up the stairs. Watch outside. You're going to see all the police's cars. Look at them cars out there. I wasn't even scared. I wasn't scared at all. I don't know. I just wasn't scared. I wasn't scared. No, I wasn't scared at all. I was all amped up. I was fired up. I was fired up, you guys. It was like it felt good. It felt good. See, look at all the police cars. Look at that. The news people, everybody out there. Look at that. Yeah. He do need to retire, but he won't. That man was there when Frank Zuccarelli was alive. Do you know that man was there in 2016? I was over there in 2016 doing volunteering. He was there. That man. Wait a minute. My granddaughter was 7 years old and she's 20 right now. He's still there. Yes. She used to volunteer. I used to take her with me. And now, wait a minute, what's this right here? That's 7 News. Lord have mercy. I laugh every time. I laugh every time. My family said, what were you doing? What are you doing? I said, oh, I just did a little bit. I did a little bit. It didn't scare me. It was nothing to me. You see me holding the stuff? There I go right there. That's me in the black. I was a gangster. He needs to retire. He does. He do. He won't retire though. He won't retire. You know what, Sean? He might don't retire because that's an easy job. Because all he do is sit around. He just sits around. That's all I see him doing. Oh, this one's real. Oh, y'all gonna really see it right here. This is the real one right here. Oh my God. This one here is the real one. They took my music away. They took my music away. They said there's no sound. Watch. But you can't see Tiffany, huh? Nobody can see Tiffany, but she's in that crowd. She's inside the crowd. She in there fighting. She got some licks in. I ain't lying. The girl did. She was busting them in the head with her microphone. She was, she whacked LaBelle, she whacked Jedediah, she was gone. They dragged her out of there. They dragged her out of there and took her up the stairs.
It happened as a community activist and Henyard critic was speaking. He apparently insulted Henyard, calling her a name. That's when a witness says Henyard's boyfriend confronted him. That's when the chaos ensued. The witness says Henyard pushed her table out of the way, ran to the back of the room to join in. Police are there. We're going to keep you updated. It happened as a community activist.
She's running.
Critic was speaking. He apparently insulted Henyard, calling her a name. That's when a witness says Henyard's boyfriend confronted him. That's when the chaos ensued. The witness says
you can't even see Henyard.
Out of the way, ran to.
You can't even see that girl. That's who fast. Y'all better take her to the orangutan. She's acting like Otis off the Martin. And then you said with the golden mic. Yes, she used that mic. She sure did. She sure did. I was mad at Officer Storm though, because we would have got in there and helped Jedediah if he wasn't in the way, because he had that big old hand. That big old hand. And I was like, boom. And then I turned back around and I came back. My daughter said she was at work and he was on the TV. She was like, that's my mom. I got phone calls from everybody. What you doing? What you doing? I don't know. That was my reaction, you guys. I spring into action. You know what I mean? That's me. I spring into action. Yeah, I spring into action. I love Martin Lawrence. I love Shanae. I love Shanae. I love when she be talking smack. Martin can play Shanae real good. I don't like when he be a police officer or security guard. I like when he be Shanae. He does a great job being Shanae. Yes. Oh, you guys, I would hate to leave y'all. I had a nice night. I don't care what went on. We got to wait and see what happens by Wednesday with the House. And I'm not going to worry myself. I'm going to be honest with you all. Because no one knows what's going to happen here. Only God. So, they all smart. They all scholars. So, somebody got to win something on Wednesday. But at least Trump was stopped in Louisiana. And he was stopped with the immigrants, children. And they got to do better for them. They ain't bathing them. They ain't giving them food. They're not giving them clothes. They just letting them be nasty. It breaks your heart when you hear about that. I'd rather for them to let them bath and stuff and just give them bread and water, like Tiny said, bread and water. Bread and water will fill you up, but don't let them kids be nasty and smelling and stinking. Oh, mercy. That ain't right. And why would you hate them? They innocent. I don't care if they're bad kids. They still innocent children. They're innocent. They don't even know how bad the world is. Sean say, good night, face on everyone. You too, Sean. Thank you for being with Babe Solo tonight, because you could have been somewhere else. Thank you, Deborah Arizona Honeybee. Thank you, Tiny. I got to go out on my beat. I like my beat. Oh yeah, I like my beat. I got to go out on my beat. I want to thank Sean 414 and Deborah Arizona Honeybee and Tiny and Amy for coming in tonight. And then I want to thank those that was watching the far off. I truly, truly appreciate you guys, and you guys are awesome. And even if y'all didn't came in tonight, Babe Solo would have still ran the show, because the show must go on. And I just love you guys. Good night, everyone. May God bless you and keep you until we all meet again. Good night, Tiny, Sean, Deborah. Good night to those that are watching Base Hello. Go to my playlist. Check out my work. Subscribe if you want to. It's your choice. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye, everybody.